Hello, this is Mike from Shandon Steel, and I'm here today to talk about different types of knives. Today we're going to focus on different lock types. Many people come into the store and they've got questions about different types of locks, and we're going to go through a few of those today. So to start out, we're going to go with a fixed blade. So a fixed blade means that it's fixed. It does not fold. There is no lock. So next up, we're going with a slip joint, and it's called a slip joint because it does just that. It slips into place and it snaps there, holds the blade in place so that it doesn't close, and you just slip it back closed. So that is a slip joint. A little newer technology is the button lock. This one has a button right here, and that button works to hold the blade open or closed. When you press the button, the blade moves freely, so then you can lock it into place when it's open, and it won't move until you're ready. Then you deploy the button, and it moves freely to close again. So that's a button lock. Something that's really strong is what's called a back lock or a lock back. The locking mechanism is on the back side of the knife, on the spine, and it's this button here. So when you open the knife, you can see the spine moving. It locks into place, making great contact with the blade, so it can't close on you until you press the lock, raising that up to be able to close it. This is a lock back. Then, one that really tends to confuse people is the difference between a liner lock and a frame lock. You can see the cutout on the frame of the knife here. When the blade is opened, that deploys into place to lock the blade, and you have to actually move the frame out, pushing this piece out to unlock it. So that's a frame lock, and a liner lock works much the same way. When the knife opens, there's a little piece inside of the frame that moves to lock it, much like the frame lock. It's just not as big of a piece, and it's completely separate from the frame. This is a liner lock because it's on the liner of the knife. Something a little more unique, this is a knife that is a bolster lock. So the bolster actually moves to lock it. It locks it closed or open. You have to open the bolster to be able to open the knife, and then lock it in place. Then when you want to close the knife, you have to again move the bolster, close the knife, and lock it back into place. And the final one we're going through, since we started with a fixed blade, we're going to end with an automatic. This has just a button over here to move, to deploy the blade out, and move to deploy the blade back. So that is an automatic out the front knife. So that is an automatic out the front knife. Something that's really popular right now. Thank you for watching.